In the royal garden, a beautiful fair princess, only 6 years old, with long golden hair and a dark blue royal gown, runs joyfully under the night sky. Around her, glowing fireflies twinkle like little stars, guiding her every step with their magical light. The little princess laughs sweetly, her golden hair shining as fireflies dance all around her. Their tiny lights sparkle in the darkness, making her night feel like a dream come true. By the fountain, the young princess sits gracefully, holding a glowing firefly in her small, gentle hands. She gazes at its golden shine, as if the tiny creature is sharing a secret just for her. Barefoot on the soft grass, the princess chases fireflies beneath the silver moonlight. Her laughter echoes through the garden, as the glowing lights flutter away like playful fairies. The little princess lies peacefully on the grass, her dark blue gown spread around her like the night sky. Above her, fireflies float like glittering stars, wrapping her in their magical glow. She twirls happily in the garden, her golden hair flowing as the fireflies from bright glowing circles. Their sparkling light makes her dance look like a magical performance under the moon. The young princess looks up at the starry night sky, her eyes filled with wonder and joy. Fireflies glow softly beside her, making the stars feel even closer to her heart. She smiles brightly as fireflies gently land on her long golden hair. The soft golden lights make her look like a fairy princess born from the night itself. The princess talks softly to the fireflies, as though they are her closest little friends. The glowing creatures flutter happily, answering her with their warm, shining light. Standing gracefully in the magical garden, the princess glows in her dark blue gown as fireflies light her path like lanterns. Each tiny sparkle promises that even in the darkest night, she will always find her way. On the castle balcony stood a beautiful fair princess, only 6 years old, with long golden hair and a dark blue royal gown. She watched in silence as the sky turned pitch black, the stars and moon fading away into nothingness. The little princess held her father's hand tightly, her eyes wide with worry. All around them, the villagers looked afraid, their hearts trembling in the endless darkness. In the village square, the princess stood among her people, her gown glowing faintly in the dim light. The villagers carried small lanterns, but their weak glow could not fight against the night. The princess leaned down and whispered softly to the fireflies that floated around her. As if understanding her fear, they glowed brighter, filling her with courage and hope. With a brave heart, the 6-year-old princess decided she would go into the forest. Though everyone was afraid, she knew only her glowing friends could lead her through the dark. Stepping outside the castle gate, the princess walked forward with steady steps. The fireflies flew ahead of her, forming a glowing trail that lit up her path like golden lanterns. She carried a lantern in her hand, but its small flame could not guide her. Instead, it was the firefly's magical light that truly showed her the way. The villagers waved goodbye, their faces filled with both worry and hope. They watched as the brave princess disappeared into the forest, her glowing companions lighting her steps. The young princess walked with determination, her golden hair shining under the firefly's glow. She was fearless, for she knew that courage and light always lived inside her heart. Finally, she entered the deep, dark forest where strange shadows moved all around her. Yet, with every firefly shining beside her, she took each step without fear. A beautiful fair princess, 6 years old, with long golden hair in a dark blue royal gown, stood before the river of echoes glowing faintly. She took a deep breath, ready to face the first challenge of her journey. The princess watched in wonder as fireflies formed a sparkling bridge across the river. She stepped carefully, trusting their light to guide her safely. Dark, shadowy spirits rose from the riverbank, making the air grow cold. The princess trembled, but her brave little heart did not give up. She raised her small hand bravely as the fireflies swirled around her. Their golden glow grew brighter, chasing the dark spirits away. Crossing the river under the shimmering shield of fireflies, she smiled with hope. Every step brought her closer to safety and light. Suddenly, a huge shadow beast with glowing red eyes appeared before her. The forest shook with its roar, but the princess stood strong. Her fireflies circled like a golden shield while the beast stepped closer. She stayed calm, refusing to run away. The little princess touched the beast gently with her tiny hand. At once, the fireflies released a warm golden light that healed its heart. Before her eyes, the beast transformed into a gentle white deer. It bowed to her, promising to be her friend and protector. The princess entered the shadow sorcerer's cave, thick with mist and mystery. Her fireflies hovered around her, ready for the final battle ahead. A beautiful fair princess, 6 years old, with long golden hair in a dark blue royal gown, faced the tall shadow sorcerer in his dark cave. Though small, her brave little heart shone brighter than his darkness. She stood surrounded by fireflies glowing like thousands of lanterns. Their golden light wrapped around her, protecting her with hope. The sorcerer laughed loudly, his voice echoing through the cave. But the princess stood strong, her courage unshaken. She raised her tiny hands high, and the fireflies swirled together. In a dazzling storm of golden light, they lit up the darkness. The sorcerer vanished into the shadows, defeated at last. His dark power faded, leaving only silence and peace. The princess smiled as she stepped out of the cave into moonlight. The silver beams welcomed her, shining with warmth and hope. She returned to her kingdom as the moon and stars filled the sky. The dark curse was broken, and joy returned to her land. The villagers cheered, releasing fireflies into the night. The glowing lights rose high, filling the kingdom with celebration. Children placed a crown of flowers upon her golden hair. They called her their Princess of Light, their savior and guide. At last, the princess sat peacefully on a hill with fireflies around her. Her courage had brought light back to the world forever.